Josh, what are you doing? Getting the lights going.
Is it going? Well, gatekeeper is your gums. If you think about the gatekeeper as what lets things pass through, and in your gums are what passes things inside your body instantly. The other way they get in is when you swallow them into your digestive system, and then you've got a whole nother environment that will or will not allow things to get in your body. Because here's the key. Your entire tube that starts inside your mouth all the way to your tail is outside your body. It doesn't get inside your body until it passes through some sort of membrane. The membrane inside your mouth or the tissue inside your mouth is your gum tissue, as well as the rest of your tissue inside your mouth, the cheeks, all of the soft tissue. Inside your digestive system, that would be your digestive membrane, your small intestine, large intestine. And if you have leaky gut syndrome, you have issues with malabsorption of nutrients, which means you're not going to be as healthy as you could. And even if you are taking supplements, you are not absorbing those supplements. The food that you're eating, you're not really absorbing the nutrients. Most likely you're absorbing more of the toxic stuff and even food particles. But what's key is that leaky gut syndrome actually starts inside your mouth, and it's called leaky gum syndrome. Leaky gums lead to leaky gut as well as leaky brain. So we want to fix that. Your mouth is my mission. Keeping your mouth healthy will keep the rest of you on track for being healthy. So if you guys have any questions, this is Q&A with me. I'm Trina Felber. I am a registered nurse, and I created Primal Life Organics in order to make products that you can trust, that are healthy, free of toxins, free of preservatives, free of artificial anything, that only do you good. So if you guys see what's with me here, I brought the wheel with me today. And how many people know what that means? Are people already commenting? I should have brought my laptop. I should have brought my laptop. Can I run and get it?
No.
Mike won't let me go get my laptop.
I can go grab it.
Mike's going to go grab my laptop. That way I can kind of follow along with comments. Josh, can you bring my laptop?
No sound. Sound's back.
Sound is back. Can you bring my laptop? It's in my backpack. Sound is back?
Yep, we didn't have it when we first came on, but it's back.
Until now? Like they missed my whole talk about your mouth is my
It
mission?
was like the first maybe 10, 15 seconds. 30 seconds at the most. I mean, you can talk again if you want.
Man. All right, guys, Q&A with Trina. I'm getting my laptop so I can... So, guys, I'm getting my whole backpack. Thank you, Josh, for my entire backpack. So, this is Q&A time. You guys feel free to put any questions that you have. So, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. You guys see the wheel? I'm going to be doing a giveaway. And the giveaway is going to be... What should we give away? Hey, what do you guys want? Somebody call out what you guys want. Do you want an LED teeth whitener? It probably depends on what you have. LED teeth whitener. Do you want refills if you've got the LED teeth whitener? Do you want the CBD tooth powder, CBD gum serum? I can talk about CBD if you guys want. I just did a podcast today, a dental podcast, not talking, I was talking about dental, but the podcast was actually it was a dental podcast, so it was kind of cool. News, I've got a couple things while you guys are posting, are they posting things, what they want? What do they want?
Everyone, I haven't seen any requests yet, but everyone says hashtag live, they're getting their numbers in.
Yay! Oh, you guys know the drill. Okay, so anybody that's new, the drill is this. I have numbers on my wheel from 1 to 14. 1 comment per number. So you can comment as many times as you want, as many numbers as you want. And at the end of all of this, in probably about 40 minutes, if that, probably 30 minutes, half hour. Let's keep this a half hour because it's about how long it takes me to answer some questions. So I talk a lot, which is good, I guess, if I'm going to do this. So at the end of this, I'm going to spin this. Whatever number we land on, we're going to randomly pick a winner from those people that had commented that number. So you can comment that number, every number as many times as you want. It helps us have so much fun to see all the comments come in, and it drives Mike nuts. So the more comments that we get, the better, because it drives Mike nuts because he's got to filter all the questions through the comments of numbers. But it's awesome. I love it. I think it's awesome. All right, so let me first, I've got a couple news things. Let me get to my Facebook.
Before you do that,
what?
So a couple people have already actually commented, pick when you win.
Oh, yeah.
So the winner would pick what they get. Also, the CBD products, gum serum, tooth powder, are popular as items to give away. So a couple things to think about.
All right. So I guess pick what you win. We can do that. We can do a pick what you win. Yeah, because that way, if you've already got the LED, you might want refills. If you don't have anything, you might want the CBD tooth powder, or you might want the LED teeth whitening set system, because that's awesome. So a couple housekeeping things. Here's the LED kit. I'll put these two up here. These are the 2 hot items. Not that the deodorant's not, but... All right, so a couple announcements. First of all, the sale for the weekend is... Let's see, you save $10 off all orders over $50 with coupon SAVE10. So it's all one word, SAVE10. And then if you order over $100, you can save $25 with the coupon SAVE25. SAVE25, no spaces, all one word. So that's the weekend sale. Some hot items are going to be especially the refill kits. If you've got an LED teeth whitener, don't forget, you should be using it regularly. You should be using it really initially 5 days a week for 4 weeks. After that, you want to continue to use it 2 to 3 times a week. It's completely different than the other systems out there that basically just whiten your teeth. So our system does more than that. So it's more of a therapy for your mouth. I kind of snuck the veggies in there, but because you need to eat your veggies every day, you do want to do your LED teeth whitener. It's going to do you absolutely no good if it's sitting in a drawer or in your closet. So take it out, use it, get some refills with the discount. You get 30 treatments. I recommend after your initial go around of 5 times a week for 4 weeks, I recommend at least 3 or 4 times a week using the gel. Can you do it more than that? Yes, it's not going to hurt you. Can you do a treatment more than 20 minutes? You can. 20 to 30 minutes is plenty for a treatment. It's not going to hurt you to do it longer, but it's really about a 20-minute treatment. If you have the one that has the red lights that plugs into your cell phone, like this one, this is the one. If you have the red or the blue, our original one was just blue, but if you have the red or the blue, the treatment is approximately 20 minutes. Plugged into your cell phone, set the timer, get it done. Great times to use it would be like when you're making dinner, because then you can't snack as you're making dinner. So if you're a snacker, say me, because I'm a snacker. So I like to pop it in when I'm making dinner. I also will pop it in sometimes. If I didn't do it when I'm making dinner because I forgot, then I'll do it when I'm washing dishes. And I love doing it when I'm washing dishes because then I really feel like I'm getting everything super clean. Not just the dishes, but my mouth. Other times would be when you first sit down in the morning to start your work. After your cup of coffee, put in your LED teeth whitener, because I know coffee comes first, right? So put in your LED teeth whitener, sit down, do some work, and 20 minutes goes by so fast. If there's anything you want to get done in 20 minutes, do it then too, because that's a great timer for you to just get something done in 20 minutes. That's why I like doing my dishes. I try to time it for 20 minutes. Cleaning, it's great. I put my headphones on, put my phone in my pocket with my LED in. I'll do some cleaning. You can read, do whatever. I also drive. When you're driving, you can actually do it. The gel is completely safe. So if I have customers that do it while they're commuting, so you don't necessarily have to spit it out. You can. You might want to if you are near a sink or you're someplace where you're doing it like at home. But if you're driving, you can swallow the gel. The gel will just detox you all the way through because it has the clay in it and the activated charcoal, and it's olive oil based. So it's not going to hurt you if you do swallow it. Like for commuting, it's fine. People have been wondering how to clean it. So let me go over that because that's a Q&A that we get. How do I clean it? It's messy out here. So it's activated charcoal, folks. If anybody has a suggestion, I'm reaching out to my bandwagon out here. If you guys have found a great way to make activated charcoal not messy, let me know. Post them here. If you have a great way of cleaning your LED that I don't mention, let me know, because some people get frustrated to no end with the activated charcoal. Activated charcoal is put in here because it detoxifies your tissues really, really well, and it whitens your teeth. So if I left it out, I would actually be doing you a disservice because you wouldn't be getting the benefits of it. So sometimes you have to weigh the benefit with a little bit of cleaning. It's not that hard to really clean, right, Mike?
Nope.
We just did a video this week on how, I did the Q&A type video on how to clean it. So really simple to clean. What I recommend when you have the gel, and really guys, if you use the right amount of gel, after your 20-minute treatment, a lot of the gel has dissipated or is on your teeth, or you've sort of swallowed it, because that's what happens regardless of whatever kind of gel you're using. By the end of your treatment, a lot of it is gone just by natural process of salivating. If you're using too much gel, then there's a possibility that it's going to be messier, because the more you use, the messier it's going to be. So just make sure you're just using 1/4 of an ml for the top and 1/4 of an ml at the bottom. And it doesn't look like much, but trust me, the veggies are in there. They're going to do the work that they're supposed to do. So the next thing I have to tell you is if you're going to, so you want to just rinse it under warm water. It's more effective if you do that right away, because then the gel hasn't hardened on your LED. So you want to just run it under some warm water, not hot water, just warm water, and you can take a toothbrush or something equivalent of a toothbrush, soft, you just want to go soft, and just brush under the water. It's oil, olive oil, and charcoal and clay. So it may not come completely clean, but I have used this one, I don't know, for a while. And you can kind of see, even if I unplug it, because I don't have the gel on here, I didn't put any gel on here, you can sort of see that it's really not dirty. You can see a little bit of the black on there. Can they see good enough? I can see myself on the big screen, but I don't know what that looks like on the little screen. So it's not really that dirty. So it does come off, and it doesn't take a lot of work. It's really, actually, this system, easy, simple, effective, and better than anything else. It's safe. It's safe. It's safe for you. It's safe for your kids. It's probably even safe for your dog, but your dog might chew it, so don't give it to your dog. But they would love it. They would like that. A couple more announcements really quick. We are in Walmart. Walmart has some of the Walmarts, they're going to be nationwide, but they are opening a naturals department. So if you go to Walmart and you're looking for our tooth powder, they have the peppermint, black spearmint. You won't find us on the shelves next to the regular toothpaste yet. We are in the naturals department. So if you've gone to Walmart and you haven't found us, go visit the naturals department if your Walmart has one, and that's where you will find us. Most likely, we will be next to the regular toothpaste eventually, but right now we are in the naturals department at Walmart. Yay! So we are branching out. If you go to your Walmart and they don't have us, the best thing you can do to get us closer to you is to request it at the customer service. Just go up and say, hey, I really love Primal Life Organics Dirty Mouth Tooth Powder. Can I put in a request that you get that here for me? That's how you get things in your local grocery stores. That's how you get things in the stores near you. You have to go to customer service. They usually give you a little form to fill out. Super easy. Write down Primal Life Organics. Don't forget that. That's the company. Dirty Mouth Tooth Powder. They can do the rest. They'll find us. Trust me. They'll find us. All right. The other thing I want to mention is that we have a new app for mobile phones, both Android and iPhone. The same app, but 2 versions. And if you ever get frustrated, not just with us, but with other companies as well, but with the mobile, and I'm talking like the browser website, those can be finicky based on browser, based on updates, based on all sorts of things. So the mobile app is actually more user-friendly. It's actually easier to navigate through and complete your purchase. So please, please, please download the mobile app. Somebody can post the link. It's in there. We posted the links in the comments. You guys can go there, download it. And seriously, it's such an easier way to do your shopping. It will cut down on the time that you spend. It just makes it a lot easier. I'm going to pull this up so I can kind of see who's on and what's happening with my peeps. Okay. Are there any questions that we need to start out with?
I have not seen it yet.
No questions? You guys know everything? Sweet.
Unless I missed something, which is possible.
All right. Hey, Anita. I see Anita. I like to see who's on. Hi, Diane. Tracy. I see Tracy and Victoria. Ramona. I see you guys. Awesome. You guys are awesome.
Ooh, Ramona.
Huh?
Ramona had a question.
Yeah, Ramona.
Ramona's question was, when will you have a body wash?
Oh. Ramona, you're not supposed to give me more work. I had a body wash bars and everybody loved them, and then I took them off because we had to downsize. So I don't know that I'll have a body wash. I have thought about doing a straight body wash, but I have not done one. So the one thing I would consider bringing back is the makeup, because I have to be honest and tell you, I haven't found a makeup that I like that even comes close. Even if I just brought the foundation back, I would be okay with that. I haven't found a foundation that even comes close to what I made. Safety-wise, as well as coverage, as well as natural looking, all of that. So that is one thing. But body wash, I'm not sure. There's really no plans on a body wash right now. I'll keep it in the back of my brain and toss it around. But I apologize. All right. So, no questions. I don't see any questions. You guys know everything. Yeah, what's going on? Everybody just wants to win.
Where's the questions?
Where's the questions? This is Q&A with Trina. I'm also going to be at Paleo FX. Is anybody going to Paleo FX out there? Let me know. Let me know. I will be at booth 90 with a good friend of mine. You're going to love it. We're sharing a booth because I really want people to see what he has. He's got a great, it's Mind and Body, and it's a pain relieving cream. And it does, and we sent them out in samples. I don't know if anybody ever got if they ordered from us and they got a sample of Mind and Body cream, pain relieving cream. But we sent them out as samples probably a couple months ago. But we're going to be in a booth 90, hanging out, chatting with people. And I'm also doing 3 separate talks. So I'm going to be talking about dental. I'm doing a dental talk about how brushing your teeth is hazardous to your health. I'm going to be talking about skincare and the toxins, the top cancer-causing toxins in skincare. And I'm also going to be sitting on a panel with, from what I understand, 2 other dentists. So it's going to be me and 2 dentists to talk about oral health. So there you have it. I'm excited. So if anybody's going to be at PaleoFX, I would love to be able to meet you there. I request PLO. Let me see if I can't. I'd recommend you whenever I can. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you. When is the floss coming out, Anita? I don't know, honestly. We've been super busy and haven't completed everything on the floss yet, so I apologize. Is CBD okay for kids, Sherry? Yes, CBD is safe for kids. Here's why. And I can also go through what's the difference between CBD and THC if anybody's interested. I know that a lot of people that follow me are very in tune with CBD and kind of know this, but if you're new to me or new to this, you might be confused as to what's CBD and how is it different from THC. So THC, if you think about THC as recreational, and the medicinal properties of THC are the CBD component. So the recreational component of THC is the mind-altering part of it, whereas the CBD part of it is the medicinal, the pain-relieving, anti-inflammatory, calming part of the plant. So our CBD is a plant isolate, so that they've got this little plant, and let's just say this little leaf over here is the THC part, and this little leaf over here is the CBD part. We only grow the CBD part. So there's zero possibility of any THC being in any of our product. So THC is the part that you wouldn't want children to have. The CBD is safe. So our gum serum and our tooth powder, and I speak strictly for my products. I can't answer, like, is it safe for kids for other products that contain CBD because I don't know what they're putting in there. But for our products, our CBD formulas are safe for kids. My kids are the ages 10. My daughter's almost 11, and twin boys that are almost 9. They tell me that every day. We're almost 9, Mom. Almost 9 when I try and tell them they're 8. Almost 9. You remember what that's like. Now I'm almost 51, but I go, I'm 50. I'll be 50 until I turn 51. And I think people relate. Kids are always trying to be 1 year older, and we're always trying to be as young as we can. But my kids use the CBD formula. And the one thing that I do recommend for anybody that has the LED, either LED system, what did I do with my gum serum? So either gum serum. So this is the CBD gum serum, but you can actually use either gum serum. If you have any gum issues, gum disease, inflammation, redness, bleeding, halitosis, believe it or not, which is bad breath, is the start of gum disease. If you have bad breath, chances are pretty good, because it's the same bacteria, chances are pretty good that your gums have some inflammation. That's why CBD is so good. It's anti-inflammatory for your gatekeeper, your gum tissue. So if you have the LED teeth whitener, and even if you don't, you can use the gum serum as much as you want. But with the LED teeth whitener, which I'm going to sit here, what I like to do, and I am not stingy with this stuff, I say 2 or 3 drops like as a dose, but I will actually add, when I'm doing our treatment, more, because I put it on my tongue. I put it all over my mouth. And then what I do is I pop this little baby. I can't talk with it in, but I really want to get the treatment in. So excuse me while I take 1 minute.
So while you're doing that, we've got a few questions coming in about the CBD. But first, Kayla asked, let me scroll back, hang on. She asked what the main difference is between the regular tooth powder and the charcoal version. I know there's not a big difference, but since you can't talk, I figured I'd ask you a question. And then we'll get on to the CBD ones.
Awesome. And by the way, guys, the LED teeth whitener, actually, you will feel a little bit, some people email in, my LED teeth whitener feels a little warm. Is that normal? Yes, that's normal for the LED lights to heat up a little bit. That's actually good, especially with the CBD and the activated charcoal gel, because the oil and the essential oils that are in there, it helps to allow it to penetrate deeper. Red light therapy actually penetrates into the skin. I actually just had a customer, I was Facebook messaging with her, and she wanted to know if the sun protector, the sun up, if we still had it in the tin, because she used to buy the tin for her face. And I told her, no, we now have the sun protector just in the stick, the sun up in the stick, but I have lickety split, which is the sun protection for the face. It's a serum for the face on the website. But, and I don't know where I was going with that. I just kind of lost track. Anyway, the question was, oh, she was telling me, I know what she was telling me, because she mentioned red light therapy, and she said that she uses the blueberry face serum with her red light therapy because it helps it penetrate deeper. That's what I was going to tell you, because the red light actually heats up. Red LED light penetrates into your tissues, heats up, and anything you put on penetrates into your skin deeper and can be more effective. Same thing goes with your tissues of your mouth with the LED. Anything you put on will be beneficial. So the gum serum or using the activated charcoal gel will be more beneficial if you use it with the LED. So the activated charcoal versus the white formula or the regular formula. So this is the regular formula. It's white. It has 3 different clays. Mike, is there an activated charcoal formula over there?
Probably find one.
I know. We have a million of them, and then when we want them, like we've got, I have everything spread out here because I'm always using stuff. There's a little one. Okay. So that was the white formula. This is the mini size. This is a 1 month supply. How far back? I guess I can see on there. So this is the activated charcoal. It's more of a grayish color. The only difference is that we added activated charcoal to the white formula. Now, typically, if you're brand new to using any tooth powder of mine, I typically recommend using the white one first, because if you have any holes in your teeth or pits in your teeth, and I don't mean like cavities yet, I mean demineralization. Minerals that have come out of your teeth leave like little holes or little indents, and those eventually can lead to a cavity. But if you have any of those, the activated charcoal sometimes likes to snuggle in there and make your teeth look a little gray. It's not permanent, it doesn't stay, but the charcoal loves to do stuff like that. It will remineralize your teeth over time. But I usually suggest starting with the white formula just to fill in those pits first, and it doesn't take long. So you could get a 1 month supply of the white formula, and then if you want more whitening power, get the activated charcoal next time. So the blend of our tooth powder is completely different, and it's what makes it most effective and more effective than any other tooth powder that's out there, by the way, guys. Our tooth powder has been Amazon's choice for, I believe it's 3 years now. Amazon's choice for 3 years. And it's because of the blend. So if you look at other tooth powders, most of them have one type of clay. Some of them don't even really have clay. They just have like calcium carbonate in it, which is okay, but your teeth have more minerals in it than just calcium. Your teeth have calcium, phosphorus, it's got magnesium, it's got lots of minerals in your teeth. So giving it just one, and here's the thing, if you lost a phosphorus mineral, you need to replace it with that. So by only using one clay or only using calcium, you're not actually protecting yourself as best as you can. So what I did when I formulated this is I researched the clays and put them in here for different reasons. But they all have the minerals in them that your teeth need. And not just one mineral, but a slew of minerals. When you look at clay, it's got a lot of minerals. And it's in the ion form. So ionic minerals in the ion form are not absorbable by your body. And the same is true for lead, because a lot of people get confused. A question comes in every so often, is there lead in the clay? Well, yes, there's lead in everything that's in the earth. The soil that you grow food in has lead in it, but the lead is an ion form and not absorbable by the body. If it was absorbable, we would all be lead toxic, because everything you grow in the ground, fruits, vegetables, and probably even the meats that you eat that are grass-fed, because the grass would have it, would be toxic in lead if that was the case. But lead is in the ion form, so it's not going to hurt your body, but the minerals are all in ionic form, which is what your teeth need. They need the ion form. So in order for your teeth to be remineralized, so the tooth powder has the white kaolin, the bentonite, but it has French green clay in it that is so out of this world for dental health, because when you think about LJ and the healing properties of LJ and the plants that are in the sea, because the French green comes from the sea, and it's green because it's got the LJ and the phytonutrients from all the plants. And that's what makes it so super healing for your gum tissue and your teeth. That's why people that have tried Dirty Mouth tooth powder and switch to a different brand come back to Dirty Mouth tooth powder, because they know there's a difference, but they don't exactly know what. But they know that they get better results with Dirty Mouth tooth powder. And the reason is because of the blend of the 3 clays. On top of that, so that's the coating, that's the sprinkle. And what holds it all together and really makes it work for you is the fact that there's just a touch of baking soda. And some people are like, why do you put baking soda in there? Well, baking soda naturally cleans your teeth, naturally whitens your teeth. But what it really does, that's the good reason, that's what you think the reason you want to brush with baking soda in your tooth powder is. But the real reason that you want baking soda in with that blend of clays, remember, it's the 4 together, and I'll go into why you don't want baking alone in a second. But it's the blend of those 4. Dirty Mouth tooth powder extremely effective, because the baking soda, clay itself is alkalizing, but it's not alkalizing enough to allow the minerals to go back into your teeth. It might be effective, but it's not as effective. So by adding baking soda, we have actually put, this is upside down. Mike, you didn't tell me it's upside down.
Hey, it's upside down.
Flip it around. So by adding the baking soda, we actually made it more alkalizing to the for your mouth. So when you think of alkaline as opposed to acidic, let me talk about this as an environment changer. This is the game changer inside your mouth. This is where your health goes from hot red to cool blue. Hot red is acidic. Almost everything we eat is acidic by nature, except for the greens that most people snub their noses at, and all kids snub their noses at. The greens are more alkalizing. So when you look on the food charts and stuff like that, when you're looking at all the foods that you eat, most likely you're eating an acidic diet. That's not a bad thing. It's just not conducive to oral health. What your saliva does is it helps to neutralize those acids to be more alkaline, so that your mouth can be in an alkaline state instead of the red hot state. But what happens when we're using the wrong toothpaste and eating alkaline or acidic diets and putting sugar, drinks, gum, mints constantly in our mouth, is that our mouth is constantly in the hot stage. It's constantly in an acidic state. When that happens, you get the growth of bad bacteria. The bad bacteria that causes gingivitis and causes tooth decay, there's 2 types of bacteria. Both of them live in an acidic environment, and the very first sign that you have an overgrowth of that bacteria is bad breath. Once you have too much bad bacteria inside your mouth, you have a hot condition, acidic red, and you have bad breath. The way to combat that is to, first of all, get rid of this, because this is not promoting oral health. This is actually condoning cavities, bad breath, gingivitis. This is actually what it's causing. The first thing that you want to do is, because you're not changing your diet, right? We're not going to get rid of meat. We're not going to get rid of some of the foods that cause an acidic environment. You want to change that to a blue state most of the time, so that you can have the condition inside your mouth where your good bacteria lives and minerals can go back in your teeth. And that's why the baking soda is mixed in here, because it's going to help neutralize the condition inside your mouth. It's going to neutralize those acids, and it's going to allow the good bacteria to grow. The bad stuff that lives in an acidic environment can't stand that environment, is actually killed. It's dead. Doesn't work. Believe it or not, your bad breath goes away and you don't even think about it for a week, and you're like, I don't have bad breath anymore. And the minerals can actually go inside your teeth. And your saliva will work more efficiently, work better for you. And when you swallow that good bacteria, you will actually be improving your digestion. You're going to be feeding and seeding the bacteria inside your gut with good bacteria that supports your immune system instead of breaks it down. And you're going to see healthier results. What's going through your gum tissue is going to be good stuff. It's going to be keeping the bad stuff out. And what gets swallowed into your gut is going to be good bacteria supporting your immune system. You're going to have a stronger immune system. I've had reports from customers haven't been sick all year because they've changed their oral wellness. Did I answer that question?
I think so.
Like 20 minutes ago?
Okay, so since we only have a couple minutes left and we still have to spin, I still wanted to get to the CBD question, so we'll do rapid fire one-line answers, if possible.
My God. He's not going to let me talk.
So the first question is from Victoria. Where is the CBD sourced from?
So it's grown in Florida. It's grown in Florida, and like I said, it's just the CBD part of the plant. So it's grown here in the U.S. under good conditions, and it's culturally it's organic and non-GMO, all that stuff. But it's grown here in the U.S. It's just the CBD part of the plant. And I saw one from Arlene that asked if it tastes any different, if the tooth powder. No. If anybody's tasted CBD, it's very potent and tastes just like what you would think the whole plant tastes like. The THC tastes like that completely. If you've ever done CBD drops, some of them have been flavored with peppermint, but if you've done it straight, you know exactly what it tastes like, and it tastes exactly like what you think. This tooth powder has no flavor like that whatsoever. You taste the peppermint. So it's flavored with peppermint. It has the CBD added, but you don't taste the CBD. So that's why I think kids can enjoy it, the flavor as well. But you don't taste any different. It just tastes like the peppermint tooth powder.
Perfect. Arlene's question was on my list, but I have another one from Sherry. Can we use CBD multiple times per day, or should we limit how often we use it?
CBD is not harmful for you. And I know there's a lot of products out there. In fact, when we were at the Natural Products Expo, like, people are putting it in food products. They're putting it, there's actually, I think, wasn't there a water?
Yep.
Water had CBD in it. So while I don't think it's something that you can take too much of, I have not heard otherwise. But brushing your teeth with the gum serum and the tooth powder is because your gums absorb things very quickly and potent, like you need a smaller dose. The dosage of ours is made for your oral care. It's not made for you to ingest, because when you ingest it, you need a higher concentration. But as far as I've seen, there's no literature out there that you can take too much of it. It's very anti-inflammatory. It's calming to the body. And yes, you can use it like the gum serum. I use it 3 or 4 times a day because I really love the way it feels on my gums, and I really feel like it's helping to decrease any inflammation that might be in my gums. Not that my gums are bad. I have great gum tissue, but I do want to regenerate them a little bit more. So I've been using it with the LED teeth whitener just to prevent. And I know people are concerned, like with the gum recession. I've had questions, can you regrow gum tissue? And yes, you can, but you have to get rid of the reason that the gums are recessing. So if it's related to a bacteria inside your mouth, you will not, just like you're never going to heal a cavity with the wrong products, you won't stop and heal gum recession if you don't get rid of the bacteria that's causing it. So that's why these products work so well, is because they actually get rid of the source of the problem, whether it's demineralization related to an acidic environment or bad bacteria, or it's the recession of your gums. That's why they both work on your gums and your teeth, because it's creating the environment that the stuff that's causing it can't happen. But it does take a little bit of time for your gums. Your gums are epithelial in cells. The cells are epithelial. They can regenerate, but it's in conditions that are fluctuating, not like your body, the rest of your body. So it does take time. But the best thing is when you stop having the bad breath and the bad bacteria inside your mouth, you stop the problem of increasing the recession. So it'll stop, hopefully, right? As long as you don't, you're healthy otherwise, it won't progress, is what I'm saying. So at least you can stop it and then work on the healing and the building and the decreased inflammation.
Awesome. Last question before we spin.
Yes.
So if you haven't got your numbers in, do hashtag live and then whatever number you think it's going to land on our wheel. So make sure you do that. And last question, Trina, is from Roberta. Is the LJ the same as kelp powder? When you were talking about the different ingredients in the tooth powder.
Sea kelp, like the dulse seaweed. Kelp is from seaweed, so that's a little bit different than the LJ and the phytonutrients. So since the sea has kelp in it, you will get some of the, because kelp is really great. Like it's got so many vitamins, minerals, and stuff in it. So you will get some of that in the French green clay. But the LJ is a little bit different. So yes, that's part of it. That's part of why French green clay is so amazing, because it has the LJ. And so anything that's in the sea and the clay that it's is brought out of the sea and made the French green is made from, is going to have the nutrients from that. So all those phytonutrients. So that's part of it. That's just part of what's in the French green. That's why it's so amazing for your mouth. That's why, because it helps heal. And one of the properties of French green clay is actually analgesia. It decreases swelling, decreases pain. So think about our gum tissue and decreasing inflammation, decreasing pain, and what that can do for speeding healing. So it's powerful.
Sweet.
Are we good? Is there one more or no? Any more? Any more?
There is one more, but my mouse just died.
Uh-oh. When are you coming out with other flavors for the CBD? Sherry wants to know. So Sherry, it'll probably be a little while. I'm just being completely honest, because we've just relieved the peppermint, and we really want to make sure before we bring out because it's not cheap to bring new products to market, that we want to make sure that, and peppermint's our most popular, and I apologize if peppermint's not your flavor, but we had to go with what the most popular flavor is. Peppermint and spearmint are our top two flavors. I don't know what flavor we will bring out next, but it will be a little bit of time before we bring a second CBD flavor out. It might be cinnamon, just because I know most people, if you like peppermint, you'll like spearmint, or spearmint and peppermint kind of go back and forth. And I know that most people that don't like a mint want an option. So I will keep that in mind as we move forward with CBD. Oh, you're welcome, Arlene. Okay, are we ready to... I just want to make sure there were no other questions that... I think I'm at the bottom. Are we ready to spin?
Spin it.
Mike's recharging his battery over there. All right, guys. Ooh, I'm going to make sure that the... All right, guys. Don't forget, save 10 and save 25 is the coupons this week. And they're open now. Here we go, spinning. Oh, almost 9, but it's 8.
Number 8.
Number 8. All right, so we are working on randomly choosing a number 8. So no more number 8s. Oh, you nurse. Okay, somebody's nursing and you can't use mint because nursing. Yes. I get it. I know, Sherry. Yeah. What is the shelf life for CBD? So, shelf life of the tooth powder, I usually say use the tooth powder anytime you use anything, any product, once you open it, really should be used within 6 months. The only time I say that the tooth powder doesn't really necessarily need to be used within 6 months is when you have a refill bag and you're not dipping in every day. If you have a container like this and you're using something to scoop it out, you can it can last, like the shelf life of this is probably 2 years. But if you're dipping in, I would just suggest every 6 months, like buy enough or fill enough for less than 6 months, just to be on the safe side. But that's true for any product, makeup, skincare, anything. 6 months is the ideal. For the gum serum, I usually say about 6 months as well. And really, if you use this stuff every day, you should be going through this bottle probably once, at least every 2 months is really what you should be going through. Once every 2, maybe 3 months if you're not using it twice a day. But so 6 months. And it's really just because when you open it, every time you open and, dip, and if this ever touches your finger, you're exposing it to, whatever's in the air, whatever might have been on your finger. So you really just want to be able to use it for about 6 months or less. So the CBD part of it, as far as shelf life, doesn't affect the shelf life for my products. So I just usually recommend once it's opened, just try and use it within 6 months. The only exception is like any type of refill thing that you're not in and out of every single day or contaminating. You're pretty much pouring, closing, setting it aside for a month or 2. Opening, pouring, and setting it aside. And by the way, guys, if you order the sweet peppermint, sweet spearmint, or sweet bubblegum, it is now available in the 4-ounce refill size. I had a lot of people requesting that I do that. So I finally got that done for you. So you can now get the sweet peppermint, sweet spearmint, and the bubblegum in the 4-ounce refill size.
You ready?
I am ready. What is the starting age for the kiddos tooth powder? So kids can use the tooth. I usually say start them as soon as you want, even if they don't have teeth, because it detoxes their gum tissue. So putting a little bit on a baby toothbrush and giving it to them, they chew on it and it helps pull toxins out of their gum tissue. And then it helps prepare them for just brushing their teeth. And brushing and putting that on their gums, remember the French green clay has analgesic properties. So using it will actually help speed like the sensations in their gum tissue and help those teeth that are coming in actually be healthier. Don't forget, babies are born with their full set of teeth. They are already developed. In fact, their molars, their adult teeth are already there as well. So supporting your gum tissue with the Dirty Mouth tooth powder and the gum serum. I used the gum serum on my babies when they were babies. They got the gum serum, and that also helps with their gums. If you start them young enough, they don't mind the taste. It actually feels good on their gums. Okay, we have a winner. We have a winner. This is the winner. You can't tell because it's backwards, but I'm giving you the sneak preview. Megan Berger, you are the winner. Megan, what do you want? I guess I don't even get to tell you what you get because you get to tell me what you want. So Megan, yay! Tell me what you want. If Megan's still there, tell us what you want. Email Mike at primallifeorganics.com, spelled M-I-K-E. primallifeorganics.com, 2 L's in there. And let us know if you're not on what you want. But we still need an email from you. And I need your email, your name, and address. And let us know if you were a customer. I can look it up anyway by your email, but a lot of times the name is different. People use different names. So Megan, congratulations, guys. Thanks for joining me. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to post them. I always try to get back and look back at these, but sometimes it takes me a little bit of time. So thanks for watching. Please, please, please share this with people, with friends, family. Great information, as always. And don't forget, we also have Sezzle. As you're checking out, you can choose the Sezzle option to make payments. You can divide yours up in 4, I think, payments over like 8 weeks, I think, 6 or 8 weeks. So you can also do 4 payments through Sezzle and download our app. Our app is very convenient, easy to use. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I'm signing off for the day, possibly the weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Have an amazing day.